Hey, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to a new stream. I seriously did not know what I was gonna do this week because seriously, I've been running out of ideas for streams, and honestly, it's been quite a week because I've been super busy with my YouTube stuff and just school in general, college, but um like I said, I'm here for the stream. I couldn't really think of what I was gonna do, but I thought, you know what? I saw something like on Gaming Historian or something like that, and I cubic I I ironically watched the history of Super Smash Brothers video from like 6 or 7 years ago that he did, which probably isn't a big surprise because it's one of the featured channels that I have here on the channel. If you guys go check out the bottom half of the page, so yeah, I need to get that page reworked, but sure. But that's how the idea of this came about. But I seriously did not even know what I was gonna do today. But honestly, though, uh, I haven't streamed like this in like few weeks. It's been a few weeks since I actually streamed like this in my office here. But still, um, so what we're gonna do today is talk about Super Smash Brothers, the series, I might add, and um, what we're gonna do here. So I've got like a little presentation propped up, and of course, I have a few videos that we're going to show about each of these games in in order of when they were released. So yeah, and I do have some videos of mine that I'm gonna show as well here. One older video and one newer, one recent one. The recent one that just came out like a week or two ago. I would say maybe at this point, but yeah. And then some other videos from other creators. So anyway, um, but yeah, let's get started. So first, I'm gonna show off a presentation here. So we're just gonna I'm just gonna talk about relatively for anyone new. So um, thing is, I do love this series quite a lot. It's something that I hold near and dear to my heart. I do have all of the games actually. Um, from 64 to about to Ultimate, which is all the games actually. And I thought, you know what? I thought of that, and why not? So I just to give a little context here, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull up the video that this was actually inspired from. You can watch the video for yourself. I'm not gonna go ahead and watch the video with you guys, but like I said, we're gonna be doing like a presentation today on all of this, but still, like I'm gonna still show the actual video that this actually came from, which I'm gonna send out the link and stuff. So this would be kind of nice for everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you all the videos. So if you go to my channels like to watch section, I got gaming historian here. It's probably one of those YouTubers that I really love to watch every now and again, and I love his stuff because he's had a really good presentation of how he presents the games and the history of them. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and show the video here. I'm gonna go ahead and show I'm gonna share the link here. Which one? So this is part one. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna talk all about Super Smash Brothers. Yeah. So here are a few. The playlist is up here. So that's the thing. We're gonna do both of these videos. If you guys wanna go and watch them for yourself, I really don't mind. But seriously, guys, you should go ahead and check those out. He gives a really good history of the games here of the Smash Brothers games. So yeah. All right. So okay. Now we're gonna get into the actual presentation here. So all right, the history of Super Smash Brothers, and I done all of the games here since we're gonna talk about all of these as you know these games are actually really important. I'll be honest with you, and I think these games are worth checking out if you guys want a party game or something fun to spend your time with. Which I think the game that I think that is the most fun to me is probably Brawl. To be honest, it is more content heavy and just more of the lines like where it doesn't start to get boring after a while. The other games, I don't know. Wii U added a little bit more content. Melee, I have to say, was better than 64, but still, it kind of went dry after a while. And Ultimate, don't even get me started on that. But anyway, we're gonna start here and see. So, for anybody who doesn't know what the Super Smash Brothers series is, it is a popular crossover fighting game created by Nintendo and developed by various companies. So, Bandai Namco, HAL Laboratory, Sora, all those games, and even the IPs. Nintendo, the one that creates the Final Fantasy series, the Metal Gear Solid series, all those different creators wanted these characters in their game in the Smash Bros series, you know. And, and honestly, it's like it's really just good to see that this is what it's become. And with Ultimate, I think it's really something special that all of these characters really came together. So that's something that I think is really something really cool, featuring different characters from various franchises. In order to win, you need to knock opponents off the stage. And well, I said points, but I couldn't really spell out opponents. But yeah, the thing is that you have to go ahead and knock out your opponents off the stage. So apparently, if you're Mario and the other person's Link, you have to go ahead and hit them in various different ways with the combinations, and the combinations are like one or two buttons each on each game. So there's not much really needed, for button combinations and combos. But still, it's still a really good experience overall. 1 to 2 buttons. I say that's pretty easy, and it's a really easy game to pick up and play. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the actual games in the series here. So, um, all right. So, so you can see all these different consoles that I'm already going at here, and all these consoles have all the Smash Bros. Games in order. So we've got first Super Smash Bros. 64, which which obviously is released on the 64 and is the first game in the series to actually go ahead and do this. Relatively a simple game, not really anything special at all when it comes to the first game. It was really that basic and simple, and and the thing about it is, I read this on like a wiki or something like that. I think it's like an every wiki, but apparently the game had a small budget apparently because, well, I think they were just experimenting, with the mechanics and stuff like that. So that kind of does make sense, and I think they went a little bit more over budget because, well, they wanted to add more characters and stuff. But Smash 64 was more of like a small budget game, but still a really solid game overall when it came to the States and Japan. And of course, we got Super Smash Bros. Melee, every, everybody's favorite competitive game, which it's been very prominent in the competitive scene, as well as Ultimate and Brawl. Um, all of these, all of it stems from Melee, and Melee is like the fast paced thing. Is the fast paced Smash Bros. And it's just really something. And I think that that's Melee. I'll be honest, it has a little bit more content, but I still think get it gets a little bit dry after a while. Even though there's more stages, there's more everything to do. I think I think it gets kind of old after a while after you played all the events and stages and just stuff overall. And the multiplayer aspect is what each Smash Bros is all about. Then Brawl, we get to the best one. Is that everybody's favorite? I'll be the first to say that it's not everybody's favorite. It's your opinion if you guys like Smash Brothers Brawl. If you don't like it, it's your opinion. But still, Brawl is pretty big for a game like this, and it's the third game in the series. It actually was supposed to be the last game in the series, I believe, since the creator was getting stressed out from the second game that they released, Melee, stuff like that. So it's something I read on something I watched on Gaming Historian. So credit to him for that. But still, Brawl was a big game. The Subspace Emissary was amazing. Uh, the events were a little bit more compact. Boss battles was great. Online mode was a little iffy. I would say because the lag was prominent in that game too, with the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection. Of course, that is pretty prominent when it comes to Brawl, but still, this was a big game, I'll admit, and it built pretty much the shoes, and I think this deserves the title of Brawl, and I don't know, I think this feels like the ultimate Super Smash Brothers, don't you think? Now we get to four with the Wii U and 3DS. And it's still sad that they took up the connection for both of these things. But still, um not as really content heavy as Brawl was, but still, it's a pretty good game. It still has really good selections for modes, and the online is pretty great, and the multiplayer aspect, like I said again, is always gonna be a staple in these Smash games, and overall, just a very good experience. And now we get to Ultimate. Ultimate, I believe, I don't know, it lacks some of the charm of what a Smash Bros. Game is. Yes, you got the characters, you got the aspect up on it, but still, it's really just not that great of a game as everybody seems to make it out to be. I certainly don't think it is. Um, okay. So we're gonna start with the first game in the series. I got some fun facts here. So the game was released uh, April 26, 1999, which is coming up relatively soon in like 10 days. Hard to believe that it's been like almost. I think it's been about like 25 years since the game was released. 25 years to be exact, because we're in the year 24 now. So 25 years since this game was released. And like I said, there's only a few modes, mostly for single player, but still, it has the action of the multiplayer matches, which is a staple in every Smash Bros. Game. And it received a lot of positive reception and was commercially successful. Um, in sales, it hit 5.55 million units as of December 2009, which no surprise, which it was a popular game back then. And then on the Wii, it was pretty successful. Um, Over time, the Smash Bros. Series came out for sequels, which I did show you before, and became the best-selling franchise as well, which is a really good thing, by the way. Then we get to Ultimate, the sequel to the successful Super Smash Bros. 64. Most of the things that were in the previous game are here with a few added improvements. A new adventure mode, which I think that gets kind of old pretty quick. A few times. Event mode, which I think is probably the best mode out of any of the modes there. And then there's new bosses that have been added. Crazy Hand, which his first appearances in this game, and of course the infamous Giga Bowser, which everybody loves to be terrified from. Which honestly, I think he's kind of terrifying to be honest, but still, he's a pretty cool character, and of course some brand new character additions of Marth, Roy, Mewtwo, Doctor Mario, and I think Young Link and Pichu. Yeah, I think those are all the characters, and it was worth it. And of course, this was released in 2001. Given, I think this was like a launch title. I'm not too sure anymore. Did, oh crap! I forget Brawl here. Yeah, I did forget Brawl, but still, um, I'm gonna count Brawl in. Brawl was a really good game. I'll be honest, and it released in 2008. It came with new modes and stuff as well, and just things that that we seen. So, but still, I really think the game was really good. And of course, we get to Super Smash Bros. Released on December 7th, 2018. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the last game in the series. With more characters and stages, the multiplayer experience feels complete. That's about the only thing that feels complete in this game. The multiplayer experience. More characters, more matches, just a whole bunch of matches, for characters to take place. I think that's like the only thing that feels complete. The other stuff I don't think is really that great. Um like I'm gonna say here, modes are fairly simple, and just the adventure mode has pretty much gotten a downgrade because of the Subsistence Emissary being so big and actually having a story and cutscenes. And I feel it's kind of the sad part about Ultimate that it didn't really have a story mode. I mean, the gameplay is great, but um I really like the super. I really like Brawl for Subspace Emissary. It's really a good story, a really good story gameplay uh driven mode as you're you're getting into cutscenes where the characters have emotion and stuff, and then you get to the gameplay, which is a little bit more on the challenging side, and it just feels like complete. This, like in World of Light, it doesn't really feel anything. And like the bosses here don't really feel that great. Gleam and Darkon, I just think that both of those antagonists really were disappointing. Really didn't have no purpose, honestly. I think that's where they went wrong, and and of course the online is iffy at best, really is, and I'm pretty sad about that. Which it really could have been better. Um. All right. Now here we go for the bosses of each game. So the regular Master Hand and Crazy Hand are here. Um, Giga Bowser from Melee. Um, Taboo from Brawl, a really good boss. He was really challenging. Master Core, which really gave me a hard time when I played Smash 4. Galeem and Darkon, I don't really have any connection with because, they really had no purpose, but they were kind of challenging, I'll admit, but still, I I just think both of them were very disappointing. Taboo was really good and Mastercore was really great. Um, Taboo at least had a purpose, and of course the Mastercore is Master Hand's core, I think. But still, they were really good bosses, and they served kind of a purpose when it came to battling them. Galeem and Darthon, I just think they're just there to be there. It just isn't that interesting. I don't know. What do you guys think? I want to hear your guys' opinions on it. Um, Okay. Jeez, man. Anyway, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and view all of these videos, and keep in mind, I'm gonna go ahead and put these. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and view these. So first up, we got the Super Smash Brothers 64 video. I think I picked a wrong video for this one, but still, it's a Smash Bros. Video. We're gonna watch it. So, all right. I did give credit to the creators, so you don't have to fuck me about that. Anyway. Cool. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So, how to play? I think they already got that, and we're gonna get into the action right away. Um, so here we go with the first one. So you can see that all these 12 stages are the same, but the first game, by the way, and it doesn't really change, but it's really cool. But you can see the percentage going up uh, as you try to take as you try to inflict damage on the other opponent, and they just go away. So that's how you get the game. But still, this is made up of 12 like 12 stages, I believe. So yeah. And there's gonna be teams usually on one on the classic mode, but like what the person is doing here, you have to throw them away with the super jump, and that makes them go away. And the other Smash games is harder like this. I feel like it's a little more easier to just get away from the Yoshis here. With the Mii fighters, it's a little bit more harder. On somebody on some characters' route. There we go. And some of these stages are the are the franchise that these characters came in. So like the ship is Fox and Falco and stuff. But it's really cool. Like in the first game, they try to emphasize like where these characters kind of came from. like where these characters came from. And sorry for the noise. Yeah. And then there's bonus stages the at the middle. And the break the targets is the most common since, we don't really get in the modern games, but we did get in the later installments um like the game after this um and and Brawl. Um 4 I haven't really seen like one of these stages pop up, but and Ultimate, but after 4 I think that just stopped. Allies became prominent in Ultimate, which that shares a resemblance to 64. And we're not gonna watch this video really long since I want to get to the other games. I think after this match, because these matches are actually really cool, and I have played a little bit of Smash 64. I did have it on my Wii U. Um, I did have it on my Wii U, and I still do, but I haven't gotten the time to actually, set up the Wii U and connect it up again, since I'm gonna do relatively like a retrospective on the actual thing. So, but still, that still is in the works. But anyway, enough about that. Yeah, but still, I have 64 Smash Bros 64 on my Wii U. For anyone wondering, yeah, because I might do that soon if anybody wants me to do that. Um, it's gonna give me it's gonna go through all these it's gonna go through all of these. So I'm not gonna go ahead and do that, but I'm gonna still go ahead and play this last match for you all here. Let you get this last match here. Watch this one. Oh boy. I remember I used to have a hard time with Donkey Kong here because seriously, he was like the hardest to take out. I had a hard time with him. Anyway, let's move on and we'll go to Smash to Melee. Um. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do. We're gonna go ahead and do Smash Melee Adventure Mode Normal. I do have a couple of videos of mine that I'm gonna show to here. So, okay. Next video we're gonna show is this one. Here we go. And here we go. It's 27 minutes. We're not gonna watch this whole thing. Boy. So as you can see, there's a lot more modes. We got the typical versus mode. We got the trophies. We got the options and the data. But then when you get to one player mode, there's a lot more options here at the top. And same thing for these other 4. regular match, event match, stadium, and training. So we get a lot more things to do there. Yeah. So, um, but then again, this is a more ambitious game than anybody said it to be. So it's more of a platform based adventure mode. There's really no story here, but just to go through these different locations, these 12 stage locations, and go through them in like a timely manner. And like how many seconds, but still, um, that's about it. I remember I had the hardest time with this mode too when I was playing Melee. And I do still play Melee at one point, but oh god. There we go. He ends the stage there. It's gonna be like this for almost all of it. But you get the general idea of what's going on here. And then there's the widget that pops up. I remember having the hardest time doing this too, which was really, which really I think was kind of evident because I didn't know what I was doing at this point since I haven't really played Melee that much and I'm pretty rusty. So yeah. But you can see this game is a little bit more fast paced than usual. I think it was a little harder for me because of the fast pacing, and I think people would find that too. I don't know. If people found it hard, then yeah, I yeah, I don't know what to say, but still, if anybody wants to put their 2 cents in, then yeah. We're not gonna watch this whole thing. Not going to. Uh, okay. We're gonna go ahead and view Melee Brawl next. It's one of my episodes of Knockout Sundays, which I still need to go ahead and do that series. Which I don't know if I'm gonna bring that series back again. I don't know if anybody wants me to bring that series back again. I can. Cause I'll be honest, that was fun to make. Yeah, I should. That could be pretty sweet cause I miss doing that series. I really do. Honestly, that series was fun to do. I really liked it. Okay. Yeah. Instead of another game, it makes me just want to watch a movie. Yeah. Um. I'll be honest. I'll probably pick up a movie honestly instead of another game. But like honestly, I'll be good. Yeah. 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 I'll be honest. Like the World of Light, it's kind of meh. It's not bad or anything. It's just for me, like World of Light. I feel like it doesn't really capture the same thing that I would be enlightened like in Brawl where Substance Emissary where they have these like crazy scenarios with these characters in like these different locations and they have like little cutscenes for them I'll be honest that in and of itself was pretty cool and bro I'll be the first to admit if people won't agree with people it don't agree with me on this that's fine but I'll be honest brawl was for me I feel like it was a little bit more complete than it was the single player modes I'll be honest were crazy we're just boring be honest and playing this by yourself I play it by myself mostly and I feel like it gets really boring after a while. But yeah, the World of Light is pretty cool, but So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and watch the video that um, I'm gonna we're gonna watch my video. So um, okay, so like I said, it was fun doing the series, but after a while, I'm like, I don't even know if I could bring up the series again since I haven't touched the series in like a long time since 2018, and it was like a really old series that I decided to do on the side because like it was that great of it was that great that I loved the series, and I still do love the series, and I want to do it again. But still, I'm gonna show the audio because of the because I don't particularly like my old voice from long ago. But still, this is a really cool video to make. Somewhat it was it, somewhat it was I believe somewhat this was recorded not really that great, but still though I managed to get some of it there, but the editing wasn't that amazing. But I still love Brawl for what it was, and some of it was cut off. I didn't really have good recording back then. Yeah, yeah. So I want to do some of that again. Um, but still, I really love this series. But one thing I'm gonna probably change is you guys pick the characters for me. The one game I do have right now that I think I could do is Ultimate, and I believe Brawl, but I haven't I don't have connected my Wii yet because I have my Wii and I do have my Wii U, but I don't have it connected at all. But still, I'm gonna try and do KO Sundays again, Knockout Sundays again, because that was a fun series to do. Um, yeah, you if you guys want me to start that series again, I would. I really would like to do that again. Um, but yeah, Brawl was pretty good, and you could see that I wasn't really that good of a recorder. But anyway, this was like a fun game to play. I remember spending my days playing this game, and I still did when I picked up my Wii again. But but yeah, it was fun. I loved it, and I still do to this day. And I feel like it's pretty good on the emphasis um that it had a lot more to do. Um, and the single player modes are a lot of fun. The the story mode was great. I'm gonna say it again for people who are annoyed that I say I praise the story mode too much. Yes, the story mode is great. It is really great. Lay off me, all right? Because seriously, the story mode is amazing, man. It really is. But I'll be honest, it's really great. Um, but yeah, this was a pretty good game. I'll be honest, and now I'll show the entire match. By the way, um, maybe I'll put some sound on here. By the way, 'cause it's kind of quiet. I don't do I don't do as well with Mario, cause like. And Mario was such a slow character. Oh, there we go. My final smash. It kind of got him. There we go. Come on. No. Do you guys remember the first episode of Michael and Phil? Honestly, I don't know what's wrong with the. It's not moving again. Still, I don't understand. Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah. But bro was pretty great. So you can see where I got that from. Anyway, um, next video we're gonna do another one of these videos, of mine. So next one we're gonna do. Well, we're gonna do another one of another creator's videos, but we're gonna do Smash U. Smash U is a pretty good game. I'll be frank here. Or actually, I don't know if I might do it, but actually, let's do it. Cause why not? I really wanna experience this game again. So we're gonna go here and put in the URL. Yo. Okay. It's like a 1 hour video, and I'm gonna just skip this part of the video um where it has the title screen and everything, because I'm not gonna watch this whole thing here. We're just gonna get right into the gameplay as I suggest, because honestly I don't care about the other stuff. So let's go ahead and do this for real. Okay. Finally, we get to some real action. And it's like an hour long, so I'll be honest, I don't sit through hour long videos. But apparently this guy likes to go ahead and make longer videos. I get you're supposed to show everything, but still, man, I don't want to sit through a 1 hour video. But yeah, really small roster for this first one, which I think that's kind of okay because you don't need that big of a roster at the beginning. There we go. That seems all right. And the classic modes changed so much, but this is one I think that was really unique. Um, that you could go ahead and choose which fighters that you wanted to start with first. Ultimate changed that with the with 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 the characters having their own path to go to, which I think that is cool too. But nothing beats going and picking your own adventure. Cause seriously, it it was pretty cool for what it did at this point. So just something that I point out there. But the graphics were pretty great at this time, and of course, Ultimate was too. Cause the graphics are the thing that people like about the games, but still, there's nothing wrong with that. Just I put gameplay first and stuff like that over graphics, but yeah, it's really great though if you can see. But yeah, all the other characters get pummeled out. Yeah, so it was like a pick your own adventure. It was really cool, by the way. Still, and this was back when the Wii U was in its. I don't think it was entirely successful, but it was when the Wii U started trying to get some good games on the horizon, along with the Smash series. But yeah, this was around the time like 2014, so it was kind of the early stages of the system. Midway through, since the sales didn't really show really that great to begin with. Come on. Oh boy. Jeez, he missed. Man. Wow. Okay, there we go. Hit him over there. Yeah. Damn, man. Samus really packs the punch, by the way, but still, um, really, really great on that. And Mario is probably my best character in Ultimate. I'll be honest. I do play a lot better with him in Ultimate than I do here in than I do in Brawl, because he was really bad in Brawl. I'll be completely honest, but yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and exit out this video for now. You could say that, but still, though, I like I like it. I really do. Even though there's like other franchises that Nintendo used, but you know the Smash series, I think is really that fighting game that people love to get to. You know that people love to sit down and play every once in a while. Um. Anyway, yeah, and also that was really the joy and fun. It kind of is like Mario Party in a sense, where you go ahead and play it on like a Friday night or Sunday night, or actually on a Saturday night on the weekends, and you go ahead and just play for hours on end because you enjoy it so much. Um, that was the thing about about Smash and Mario Party that were really fun because you could play for hours with friends and with by yourself a little bit too. But the multiplayer aspect of Smash is really the big picture in the series. If you know what I mean, if you know what I mean. But yeah, still though, I really enjoy it for what it is, but still the multiplayer aspect was really a key point in, in that in that aspect. So yeah. Um. Now I'm gonna show my latest video, since why not? I want to show the stop because I think it was a pretty cool video that I decided to make, and I don't know. I wanted to go ahead and do a gameplay video. Not really my best one, I'll say. The tech was kind of cut off, but I wanted to kind of branch off from the clutter that was away in them on my TV. It's not really that relevant, but you can see that I wanted to get away from it, but still, I it took a lot of time of editing to do this. It really did. But yeah, really fun though. A really fun video to make. Uh, yeah, Mario's my best character here, so you can see that I have lots of fun time with him. I could have added like speed to kind of make the video a little bit more faster, but still though it was really cool. I did add transitions to make it all worth it, but still kind of a rough video I would say, but um it was okay for what I wanted it to be. And the gameplay videos, to me, I feel like they're more like laid back sort of videos that I wouldn't really just because I like to just pick up a video game and just play it, and kind of sit down and have fun with it. That's what the gameplay videos are kind of supposed to be about. That's my ultimate goal with these, with the videos, with the gameplay videos. Like I just want people to kind of experience like a laid back, uh, like a laid back, what is it? A laid back gameplay on like a Saturday or Friday night. You know, on the weekends. That was something I wanted to do here. Even though it kind of looks a little off, I'll be frank, but it was all in the process, and editing was horrible. It was really horrible. I remember spending my night just. I remember spending one of my nights editing this video. It was absolutely horrid. Took me like a few days to get it down. But still, I would say this was pretty good in the sense because because the gameplay videos were this is kind of my style of gameplay videos, like just no commentary, kind of uh just kind of laid back and just watch the gameplay and what have you, because I kind of do find it kind of annoying that people talk during the video, since like you know and don't get me wrong, I love some people do it really good, some people don't and have really annoying voices. I'll be I'll be honest, like to be honest with you, that I, I'll be honest, I rather have like a video that has like a good voice talking, like a podcast sort of person like talking, um but not like a person that like screams every 5 seconds. But still, I really do enjoy most of these videos that I get to sit down and just play. The Mario Kart Wii video was pretty good. I'll be honest, I love that video. That video was pretty sweet, and I hated not being able to replicate what I did in terms of the screen for the video, because honestly, that took a lot of time and effort to get it right. But still, though, I, I loved that video, and considering how much work it goes into putting into one of these videos, I just think it was great overall. But still, though, you guys have really made the video blow up. I'll be honest, you guys made the video blow up. I, I'm actually quite surprised here. Yeah, I think it was a video well done. But I don't know. You guys send me your guys' opinions on here. But like I said, the things that I try to do in one of these gameplay videos is kind of, sit back, relax, and play a game, and record at the same time. So that was that was kind of something that I wanted to emphasize. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because honestly, I think the video was pretty good in of itself. Yeah. So we're gonna we're gonna do tire lifts. Let me see if I can try to find like a smash. But let's do this next Smash Bro. Let's see. Let's see. He's probably not gonna make another one, but I'll be good. I'll be good. These are characters. I don't want that. Um, we'll do We'll do bosses. Let's do that. Let's do that. So, um, first we got Crazy Hand. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Crazy Hand. I'll be honest. The hands are really simple bosses, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go with. I'm probably gonna say maybe like a B tier. I would say they're really basic bosses, by the way. I see. Like I see. I just don't think they're really that interesting at all. Um, Darkon. Um. Eh, Darkon. I'm probably gonna say uh he's an he's an A tier, honestly, along with Galeem. I think both of them are really good. Or actually, I'm just gonna put him in like B tier by himself. Galeem and Darthon, they're a force to be reckoned with. We're gonna put them in like S tier here. Dracula, not that much to go off of, but I'm thinking we're gonna put him in B tier as well. Enhanced Robot, I think he's gonna go in C tier, along with what is it, the other one, or whatever it is. Giga Bowser, I'm gonna put him in like S tier, really good one. Ganon is as well. I'm gonna put him in like S tier as well. Or actually, I'm just gonna put him in A. He's not really that interesting. Um, Marky, whatever his name is. Jesus, that's creepy. That really is creepy. But still, I'm gonna put him in like A tier. Or actually, I'm gonna put him in S tier. Cause seriously, the creepy factor is like up there for me. It really is. And I'll be honest, I never been that scared of a fictional character before. But still, Jesus, man. Ridley. I'll go ahead and put him in A tier. He really gave me a hard time. Piranha Plant. B tier. Master Core. I'm gonna put him in S tier. Really gave me a hard time of pain. Um, Porky. Gonna say A tier. Really basic boss. I'm gonna put him in C tier. Taboo S tier for sure. Um, I'm gonna put him in the same boat. Or actually, I'm just gonna put him in B tier. And then Ridley again, we're gonna put him in B tier. And that's it. It's really it. Honestly though, but yeah. still though, I think still think this was pretty good. Now I'll be honest. I'll be honest. All of these I think deserve a spot, but um, I I just think that Smash Bros is great. It's in its own right, but there's some moments I think it's just kind of boring for me at times. But still, a really great game with lots of great potential. Um, Get it right, cause seriously, man, it really is. Damn. It's really sudden, man. Man, we've been going for like an hour and 20. It's pretty good in my opinion. I like that. I like the 100. um, there is a poll. Seriously, man, there really is. Um, God, man. You just got back from like a nap or something. Yeah. Yeah, there's like a few modes that I like. So, um, you know, tell me which mode that you like in the chat or in the poll here that I got. Um, if it were up to me, I think I love the adventure mode. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But I have to pick. I'm gonna have to pick between multiplayer and classic. I'm just gonna pick maybe like classic mode for this one. So, and it's something that I think could be good. Ooh. I have a lot more planned. And don't get me wrong, I do. Okay, anyway, go ahead and let you guys get your suggestions in. Um, I don't know. Ooh boy, so I know I did this on Twitter. Think I posted this on Twitter and my other socials. If anybody hasn't seen my, so if anybody doesn't follow me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me. Um, so if anybody does not follow me on Twitter, um, this is probably the place where you'll find me here. So I post a lot of stuff. I'm pretty much active on this site, but mostly because of showing progress of different videos that I've done. But uh yeah, I still post updates here regularly, and mostly on Instagram. I don't really go on Facebook and Snapchat anymore. I just don't find the need for those. But Twitter and Instagram are my main places as to where you'll get updates from. But yeah, of course, that is to be expected. And if anybody hasn't seen the site lately, this is the site that it looks like now. I still need it to be updated. The Yeah, cause I have a new uh a new way to get to the post. So 9. But this is the ninth one out of everyone. So uh, I just posted a vlog of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Uh, is it worth it still in 24? I just gave a brief introduction, what the fighting games are, and aside from Smash, and some pros and cons about the game, and even my latest videos on here. Uh, just just my overall thoughts. And honestly, I think it's the weaker one in the franchise, but it's still a good game. Don't get me wrong. I love the game, but it's really good for what it is, but just not really my cup of tea at all. Okay. Uh, so yeah, if you're gonna follow me on the socials, go ahead and follow my Twitter. That's where I'm gonna go ahead and post my stuff, and of course on Instagram. If anybody has an Instagram, or if not, you can create one, which is really easy, by the way. But um, with Twitter, if you guys have Twitter, go ahead and follow me on there, since Twitter is pretty much the place where I post my tweets, and when I post my progress on different videos, and announcements for the channel. So this is mostly like a hub like for like announcements and stuff, and even random posts here and there, as you can see. And of course, the meme of me as a child. I'm gonna be an astronaut and engineer and a doctor. Me now, I just want to be happy. Oh wow. People have dreams, and then now people just say I want to be happy. But yeah, I do post some good some stuff there, and plus you can see me reposting stuff here too, so that's good. But yeah, and and so that's pretty much it. That's it for me, honestly. But yeah, if anybody, but yeah, if anybody wants to follow me on those, I'll put those in the chat as well. So put those in the chat as well for anybody who wants to, go ahead and follow me on those. Yeah. So if anybody wants to go ahead and follow me on there, and that would be fine if you guys want. But still, um, there's no pressure. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream off now. I really enjoyed the Mafia 2 Part 1. So if anybody hasn't checked out the Mafia 2 long play, that as well will be that as well you will have access to. That long play is gonna take a little longer than anticipated. So It was great. Um, so yeah, Mafia 2 will be starting. Will be here tomorrow. The second part. Um, first part went amazingly. Yeah, like last week. So, I hope you guys stick around for the second one. Uh, the second, I don't know. Mafia 2 is a really hard game to go for, and I wasn't really confident on which game I wanted to do. So that was something I had to figure out real quick. But yeah, anybody have any suggestions or anything? 'Cause otherwise, I'm gonna just go out. Yeah, just go out. So anyway, um, thank you and peace out, everyone. See you guys tomorrow for Mafia 2. I hope you guys are gonna stick around for that one. A lot of people stuck around for Mafia 2, so hope you guys stick around for that. So see you later, guys.